I don't know what it is, but looks like this recording's going. And today I've got nerves. I do this every day. Why am I feeling these nerves? What is up? This is the Daily Bread Project. I'm going to get this thing going live on Facebook. But if you're listening to this in the podcast form, I am Jonathan Rivera from the Podcast Factory. You can follow this project live every day, 10 a.m. Eastern, thepodcastfactory.com/J.R. Rivera. That's River with an A at the end. Thepodcastfactory.com/J.R. Rivera. Every day, 10 a.m., I am bringing you the daily bread. It's crazy out there. From the stock market to the supermarket, people are losing their minds. And I am bringing you this project because I feel like we need some leadership in light. We need some leadership and light in the world. And I'm doing my part to bring that to you. Usually I've got guests. The first people to step up were the Podcast Factory family. But when they can't make it, you're getting daddy all by himself. And that's what you have today on the Daily Bread. I'm going to crack a bottle of water here. Let's see if you can hear that. Oh, yes, sparkling. I'm going to take a sip, and then we're going to launch into this thing. Yeah. Crazy times. I was at the supermarket this morning getting some provisions, and there was old people in masks and gloves and just people everywhere. And I'm like, holy cow. The media is getting these people, and it's a scary time right now because look what's happening. You are being confined to your house. Don't go out. We've got curfews here in Orlando. They're from 11 to 5 a.m. Those are my sleeping hours, so not a big deal. But you're being confined to your house. You're being told to distance yourself from other people. And what does the average person do when they're stuck at home? Average people are going to go and they're going to watch a ton of TV. And when you're watching a ton of TV, you're going to be bombarded with the bad news the media is beating you with. You're going to be hit with all the hype, with all the fear, with all the terror out there. And so I'm thinking maybe that's why the supermarket's so full and picked over. I don't know, because everything looks normal around here. But these are crazy times. And that is why the Daily Bread Project exists, to bring you something positive. Check this out. Aristotle is credited with saying, nature abhors a vacuum. And his reasoning behind that is that if there was a vacuum, something would immediately fill it. Anything denser around it, and I'm not a physicist or scientist or anything, but he says that the denser matter around it would fill it. So nature abhors a vacuum. Nature hates a vacuum, and nature will fill it. And that is what we're doing here on the Daily Bread. Is there is a vacuum right now. There's so much darkness. We need light. And the Daily Bread is here to bring you that light. Today, we're going to talk about taming your tremors. And I'll share with you, I got this, it was a couple days ago in my daily reflection. It's from Joseph F. Sika, the Lenten blessings await. And these are daily reflections. Yes, I am a Catholic, a practicing Catholic man, a Knight of Columbus. And it's actually part of the reason why this is called the Daily Bread Project. But I want to read a little bit, and you listen to these words, and you reflect on them, and you think, does this apply to me today? I'm going to tell you that it should, and it does, and you need to listen closely and maybe rewind this thing 2 or 3 times after I read this so you can see how timely this is. Fear is a normal reaction, but we can't let it run our lives. As soon as the what ifs move in, Panic moves in right beside them, with fear and negativity close behind. Joy, love, good thoughts? Sorry, there's no room in the inn. When sickness, death, rejection, or unemployment knock on the door, we're afraid we can't handle it. But fear loses its power when we find ways to deal with our circumstances. So what you're witnessing here, and I'm a little shaky today. I'm really feeling this today. When I saw that supermarket scene and I saw all these people with gloves and masks on, it hit me. I got a little scared. And what you're seeing right here is I am working to crowd out the fear by bringing you positivity. And I'm doing my daily every day. I've got all devotionals that I do. I'm reading as much positivity as I can get, reading books, hanging around positive people, talking to you guys every day about positivity, because this is how I'm handling it. I am crowding out the fear with love, with love, with light, with joy. We need this more than ever right now. You want to tame your tremors? You want to take control? You want to rise above what's going on out there? This is how you do it, friends. This is how you do it. Share the light, share the positivity, crowd it out with good thoughts, devotionals, prayers, meditation. I don't care what race, religion you are, any of that stuff. Wherever you find positivity, lean into it. And don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Lean into it, fill your cup, and overflow so that you're able to share it with other people. We need your light right now more than ever. You want to tame the tremors? This is how you do it. I'm giving you the formula. I'm giving you the cure. But it's up to you. What are you going to do with it? So yeah, that's what I've got for you today. It's a short episode. I don't have a guest talking about positivity, but I just shared with you the things I'm doing, what I'm filling my mind with, my daily devotionals, my prayers, my meditations, and you can be doing the same thing. And we had a guest earlier this week, Jimmy Fullerton from the Uncommon Life Show, where he said, keep your routines. And so I'm doing my daily walk. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I'm going to tell you right now, you are missing out, because I'm bringing you positivity there too. Instagram at Riverathin. Okay, every day bring you positivity from the walk, because that's the routine. That's the routine. So as many routines as you can keep right now, that's going to help you keep your sanity. And what you need to do, we talked about Aristotle and nature abhors a void. Create a void in your life right now. Create a void. Stop watching the news. Stop reading the paper. Stop talking to negative people. That creates a void, and fill that with goodness. Fill that with faith. Fill that with light until your cup overflows, and share it. That's it for the Daily Bread today. I hope you take it to heart. And if you found this helpful, share this video, share this podcast, share this with somebody that needs light today.